This conference will now be recorded.
18%. So equal previous amount into 18%. Yes. Yes, it's this. So same manner you do it for this as well as for the raw materials. So this is what I have taught you on the second income statement. So now I have sent you all another income statement. You all gone through with that? So now it is your assignment to start doing that. So see here. In the first case, there are like 3 cases or 2 cases in the different statements. Here it is connected from one to another. So when it comes to the revenue, you need to find out the revenue. So here what I do, the revenue will be the selling price into the volume sold price quantity. So that is your revenue. So you can do same thing for this. So in the case 2,
income statement 3 is there, no sir. Now you showed previously. In that EBITDA, sir, we are getting minus, sir. We have to first take EBITDA. After total operating expenses, we have a column now, sir. EBITDA.
Yeah, EBITDA. It's getting negative. Total is how much it is showing for you. This amount you don't change. 150, 170 only.
I'll check once.
Cross verify the answers from
same, sir. Same.
Okay, then if I have the total of means the minus of my gross profit, that is revenue minus COGS, then it should be 4,684. If it is 4,684, and say what is the value it has changed, anything you have modified or any formula you have not given for correctly. Cross verify the data of mine to yours.
Sir, sir, our revenue amounts only it is differing, sir.
Revenue amount, how much it is?
Yes, sir. Like 950 it is there, sir. For second
it is
year.
4,100. First column. Second column it is 4,950. Third column it is 5,900.
How much percentage you have increased the revenue?
Sir, we did not have any percentage increase, sir. It was already given.
Correct. So if the amount is already given, then you see cross verify the formula. if any, so this is 4,950 was that, 5,900, 6,760, 7,630. So my COGS, like sorry, gross profit would be 4,000. First is 3,962, 4,794, 5,725, 6,554, 7,385. Is everything the same?
Yes, sir. Sir, how much percentage was the increase, sir?
So revenue, you make it for 18%. Not in the same sheet, you insert one more sheet. For that, you copy this data. Okay. And the raw materials for 12%. So negative should not come. So it is in the positive actually. So if you observe, revenue is increasing at the same time the related to that raw materials cost is taken. So from here itself it should vary. If I have the revenue and the COGS itself as I'm getting more than the revenue or something, then I might expect the loss, the PAT. But here itself I have some positive values. No? So nearby at least I should get the profit. Verify this one. Same one you verify it to your data.
Sir,
Mm.
sir, doubt, sir. Last column, K column.
Huh.
Sir, last three values, sir. That is PBT, 6,890, sir.
Mm.
Minus 40 is 6,815. No, sir. Why it is 6,814?
Y minus. Here you are going to minus, correct? In PAT you should do the formula. That is PBT minus 40. For 40 only, how can you give minus?
Yes, sir. 6,890 minus 40 is 6,815. No, sir.
See what it happens. 6,890. Decimal it might have taken, that is why it is showing 49. Apart from that, same answer only
Okay,
is
sir.
showing. See, 1 rupee is only different. In a sense, maybe decimal I have decreased, but it is same. See here, in the 40, I have decimal value. So exactly if I do 40, see, 6,850 I get. Here and on, some of the decimal values are there. So that is the reason that 1 rupee is not tallied.
Sir, I have sent the WhatsApp message, sir. In Notepad yesterday you showed the formulas, no, sir.
Hmm.
In that EBITDA, you told total operating expenses minus gross profit. But in income statement one, if we did the gross profit minus total operating expenses, is it gross profit minus operating expenses for EBITDA, sir, or
See, anything is same only, no? But if you are doing the negative, means least value to the upper value, obviously you will get a minus symbol. That is that you need to apply. Common sense you should apply here. So gross profit or OPEX is same. OPEX minus gross profit is same. But if I gross profit is more, and if my OPEX is less, if I do the EBITDA, means if I minus OPEX minus gross profit, obviously it will be showing me a negative value. So see to that you should not have the negative. Still you have OPEX is less, but if you have gross profit is less, OPEX is more, then obviously it should be profit only. Now the calculation, if you are doing from the top to bottom, you do from the top to bottom.
Okay, sir. I thought we have to stick on to that only. I thought, sir.
No, no,
But
no, not
depending
like
on
that.
profit, we can.
The
Okay.
most of the time, profit only I should do it. Profit
Okay.
minus OPEX. Like with the
Because
profit only,
in profit only will include all the expenses.
correct. So you can minus from the profit itself. Maybe by typing I have typed those things.
Okay. Thank you.
See to that one what you need to do it, because whenever the gross is more and OPEX is less, obviously you'll get a minus symbol. So for example, if I do this minus, see I got negative, immediately my whole income statement will change off. So the CBT is not like I should get a minus. That is gross profit minus I should have the OPEX.
Okay, sir. Got it. Thank you, sir.
Everyone have done. This one you copy the whole data. Insert a sheet, then remove this data, increase it for 8% and 12% of revenue and COGS. Formula, open the bracket, increasing the 18% of previous year value into 18% bracket close. That multiplied value should add to the previous year value. So this is the formula. So copy it, paste in a different sheet, and do that all revenue and COGS, you change it and see where you might get loss and where you might get profit.
So this is yesterday's question, no, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir. Sir, I'm getting the value in brackets, so is it fine, sir?
So if you are getting in bracket, that means it is in loss.
But for the 3807 in the first column itself for EBITDA, I'm getting in brackets, sir.
There only it is minus itself, because when your total gross profit only affects. If you have more than that, the expenditures and everything is there, then obviously it will be negative only, no?
Okay, sir.
Say for example, here I have 4,383.38. My EBITDA is 668, so it is lesser than the 800. Think that if it is itself more than this, obviously
Okay,
if you
sir.
are calculating lesser to the greater, you have a negative. Means your depreciation is lesser than the value of that. It's negative, means it is over cash flow. So once I see my income statement, my PAT is loss. So if it is a negative, then it is a loss.
Okay, sir.
So if I have calculate this answer, I don't get anywhere negative. So all are in the profit only. Hmm. Yeah, correct.
Sorry, income statement 4 you gave no sir one Pankaj Traders.
Yeah.
Sir, the dividend is 20%. We should take on gross profit, no sir.
You leave the dividend. If the dividend is shown, you don't take the dividend part. So when it comes to the balance sheet, I'll ask you to, like we
Tax
will
rate.
take the dividend part.
Okay, okay. So tax rate also tax rate is
Tax rate.
25%.
So if
So
the tax rate is EBT, EBT
on EBT
on
we
E-
can take sir.
uh,
On EBT value.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Sir,
Uh,
can you please show the Pankaj problem, sir?
which one? This one? So this is not correct. See my answers. Why it is showing neg in the bracket? Bracket it should not show. It is answers are correct. No, not correct. See from here it has changed. Help me. If you are getting same answers, it's fine. But it should not be in the bracket. Maybe from the lesser to the greater or greater to the lesser, you have selected a different format as I told you now. Now see for example, if I do the EBITDA, here it is calculated, but you still see the formula. From gross profit to you need to minus operating expenditures. If this is minus from operating expenditures to the gross profit, then it will come in the negative. Same manner, lowest number to the greater number you minus, obviously minus only you will get. So see to that there is no any such kind of thing you have done. It should be done in the format in order itself. So that Pankaj questions, see, you need to create a table. First, what you do, you can just in the income statement, what we did, same you can copy, paste it in a different page. Okay. Let me remove this answer. So find out what is the revenue and or leave the dividend. Depreciation on the machine of 2000 and amortization will be 1000 and intangibles. So you total put in EBDA in depreciation you total put 3000. So here revenue sold them all off for 750. Pankaj Trader purchased 100 tables for 500. So they have purchased 100 tables. So in the revenue, what you need to do equals, think that we sold the 100 only. 100 into 750. So when there is a Pankaj trader purchased 100, means the sold is same, but we will give purchase rate. So gross profit, you know, I will not do the formula, you do it. Now salary they have given, rent, staff salary and other marketing expenditures all together 2000. I'll put total 2000 here. And here formula you should use. So you know how to do the formula. So tax rate in is 25%, we leave. Dividend we leave first. So next is depreciation is 2000 and 1000 amortizations. So total 3000 we will put. EBITA formula you know. Now interest. Interest on 10,000 they are given. So if they have itself specified the interest of 10,000, 10,000 into 10%. So EBT, you know how to do. Tax. Tax should be the EBT into how much percentage? 25%. So at the end you should get a profit. So EBT I will do EBIT minus. So here I have not wrote some of the values, you do the calculations you do. So if you have already done revenue minus COGS, OPEX, gross profit minus OPEX, EBIT minus DA. My interest is 1000. So here minus of EBIT and interest. Here this EBT minus tax. So it should be 14,250. We skip the dividend part. No, not 15,000. It should be 14,250.
Sir,
Hmm.
sir, I'm not getting, sir.
No, you go through the questions. Now my revenue is 100, so 100 quantity into 750. Did you get 75,000? So
Yes,
COGS
sir.
is 100 into 500. That is 50,000. Correct. Net income should be 50,000. 15,000. So rent amount, staff salary, marketing expenditures all together is 2000. Then gross profit minus 2000 is 23,000. So now they have read the last question. Depreciation of mechanic will be 2000 and the amortization will be 1000. So you should add that 2000 depreciation plus amortization 1000. That should be 3000. Now EBIT will be EBITDA minus DA. So 20,000. So your interest should be calculated on the 10,000 into 10%. So then EBT will be EBIT minus interest 19. Tax that they told 25%. That is on EBT into 25%. So the last will be minus of EBT and tax. It should be 14,250 only. Okay. So if you all missed the amortization, you had that into the DA here. So depreciation 2000 plus 1000. So everyone got same answer 14,250.
Sir, from interest I'm not getting, sir.
Interest, how much you are getting?
Some points in decimals I'm getting.
Decimals you leave off. Have you given 10,000 into 10% exactly, or 10 divided by 100? So anything. Directly you can give the percentage itself. You are getting now. Even if you get a decimal, we don't have any decimal format. No, it should be 00 only. If you are still getting, decrease that decimal. The decimal one will not reflect your net profit. No, not more than 1 rupee or paisa. So 15,000 is not an answer. It should be 14,250. So for all, everybody have got 14,250. Who have not got to some 14,250 still?
Sir, tax rate at
Tax rate at 25% on
Thank
EBT. Okay, after you solve this, next we will do with this particular till gross profit to try to do by yourself. Till gross profit to do it. Once everyone have done, let me know. I have sent you the file, Excel file. Everyone have received.
Today you sent no sir that one. No?
Yes, yes. Today I have sent right. That.
Okay, sir. Got it, sir.
Yeah. Then start doing till the gross profit to you do first. So 20 minutes I'll give time. Everyone.
Sir,
Huh.
sir,
Yeah.
first question, what should we do, sir?
First question, you have the values here, correct? You just want to find out the revenue in the case one. In the case two, find out the answer by reading here. So you should know the total revenue here. Okay. So here you need to find out the gross profit. Sorry, only the revenue. Here only you should find out the revenue. Then here you find out the after 2 years value, means same thing. Here the first two value you take, you just copy it. This case one data, you copy it. Then they told increase the price of 20% and volume increase the 30% for the two onwards years. So and projected revenue. So you should find out the revenue. Two values you find it first. Same thing. Same thing you take 250, 300, 1000, 1500. After that, increase the 20% for the price and 30% for sold. Find out the revenue. This first case you do it. So now you
Sir,
know how
what is the
to.
second case, sir?
Second case, find out only the revenue.
Sir, we should the
So
second case we should take the total of sales quantity into sales, so total of sales price.
correct. So for this one formula is there. What you do is like some product, because you should multiply the sum of sales quantity into sum of price. So 2 times to do equals directly you do some product. So some product of this comma sales price. Then close bracket. You will get the answer. Some product.
How many cases we should do, sir?
Hmm. What? There is 3 case in revenue sheet. 3 case. COGS. In case 1, you find out only the COGS here. Anywhere you write down any cell, you just click, give some color, then find out. Okay. In the case 2 also you should find out the COGS. So that is COGS, gross profit. Here you find out the gross profit. Here also you should find out the gross profit. And same thing in the gross profit too. From here we have a connections. So everything is
Okay, sir.
connected. So now what you need to do is like till gross profit to you solve everyone.
Okay,
So for case 2 in the revenue, some product you should use. Some product of select this total means continuously you select comma you give, then you select the price. So it will give the multiplication value of some total. So you don't want to do the total twice and do that. You can use some product itself.
Okay, sir.
So
We'll
the next video, yeah, do it. till gross profit to unit every month.
Okay.
Revenue you should find. You know what is the means like here automatic it's there no in the case one what is there same thing you put in the case two, sorry case three. So same year one year two same you keep, but find out the revenue. They're telling you to increase the 20% and 30%.
Sir,
Mm,
sir, we should
yes,
only
yes.
take first year or second year also. We should take from case one only, sir.
Case 2 years also in the case one itself. Like you don't have no means what they have told is like to after from the second year onwards you find it out the increased percentage.
So it
So
is
you
only
take
1 year.
huh, so here you take only year one from year two you find out the you take value only for year one find out from the
Sir,
year two.
can you do for year two and show us one thing, sir? Like for selling price, we have to which formula, sir? Equals bracket open
Mm,
B
year one
for one, huh?
into 20%.
Into 20%. Then bracket
So
close. Add B 41,
B
sir.
one correct. Yes.
So I'm getting the answer like 5,250. Is it fine, sir? Because
Selling
250 is the
how
first year.
correct 250. How could be so for example
B41 into 20%,
2%
bracket close, plus
means
B41.
it should be 300.
Sir, if you do, you're getting, sir. If I do, I'm not getting, sir.
see see like normally I think if I do B into 20%, I'm getting 50 rupees. If I had 50 to the 250, it is obviously 300. No. So that's
Yes,
why
sir.
I'm doing this condition into 20%. See properly which cell you are selecting. Like this.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir. Then
Okay.
volume sold will increase by 30%. Okay, sir.
So in this, it should be this much answer.
Sir,
Hmm.
should we take the decimal points also like that only, sir?
You can decrease it. You can decrease the decimal point. You know how to decrease, no? Select it. In home, you decrease it. This should be the answer. Excuse me for 5 minutes. Be doing until then. So finished, everyone doing the revenue. Okay, do the next COGS.
Sir,
Yeah.
in case 2, what we have to do, sir?
In case 2, you just find out the revenue. Here,
Sir,
this data is
COGS
not.
case 2, sir.
Huh?
COGS.
In COGS, you are asking me revenue, or in the
COGS, sir.
in COGS, you are asking me case 2.
Yes, sir.
Find out the revenue, then find out the COGS. You know what is revenue? No, the question is here itself. Let's say shopkeeper had bought 100 football for 30 each. Shopkeeper sold only 10 footballs for 50 each. So you know what is revenue and what is COGS now. You do it. In the first question, the case 1, find out the revenue, COGS, only COGS. Same manner, here they have given the questions. So here you have beginning inventory and purchase inventory, then the ending inventory. That should be minus. That is your COGS, cost of
Sir,
goods.
can you please repeat it, sir?
Here, what is your beginning inventory is 1 lakh plus your new purchase is 4,50,000 minus what is your closing inventory, that is 35,000. 51,500 should be your answer for that. Actually, you should try all those. You all try that. Later, correct. 51,500 is correct. Oh, sir. Five lakh 15,000. Correct. 5,50,000.
Sir, can you tell us the answer for case 2, sir, under COGS?
Everyone have done.
Yes, sir.
So, can anyone tell? I will say whether it is correct or not.
Sir, it is 3,000, sir.
The
Revenue
possible
is 500.
revenue.
Okay, revenue is
500.
500.
5,000.
that means 5,000. Okay,
500.
500. So it is.
How come 500?
Quantity
So
into
shopkeeper.
price, sir.
Okay. So here shopkeeper sold only 10 footballs for 50 each.
50.
So this is my revenue, correct? So 10 into 50, that is 500. How come 5,000?
Sir, in the below line, it is given, no, sir. The shopkeeper sold only 100 footballs for
50 each.
50 each.
Okay, I didn't read this question. So here, at the first time he sold the 10, when the next they have given total 100 he has sold. If it the means whatever the 500 and 5,000 the answer what you told based on the question it is correct. If it is 10 into 50, 500 is correct. If it is 100 into 50, that is 5,000 is correct. So if it is 5,000, your COGS will be 100 into 30. That is 3,000. So this is the answer for this. Next is gross profit. So find out the gross profit here. So here you will find out revenue, COGS, and the gross profit in the case 2. And you have the next case 3 also. You have do this one.
Sir, first answer 5,000, sir. Sir,
Yes.
sir,
One
can you
second.
please explain case 3, sir?
Okay. Uh, 5 minutes. Excuse me. I'll take it. So in the case 3, read the question. Now, first revenue. This is the first revenue is for this, and the second revenue is for in the second one. So first COGS in the first, and the second COGS in the second. So and you need to find out the gross profit. In the
Sir,
first revenue,
sir, COGS, I'm getting different answers, sir.
it is the sum of these two minus you should do.
No, sir, COGS 1 and COGS 2, I'm getting different answers.
COGS 1, what is the formula you have used? Means from what to what you have multiplied.
100 into 100, sir.
100 into, so here, first is 100 books worth of 100 rupees. How 100 into 100? You bought is 100, correct. But you will do the 100 into the sold value, sold quantity into bought price, or bought quantity into bought price.
Sold quantity into bought price.
Then 50 into 100 it should be. How do you find out the gross profit? The total of this revenue 1 and revenue 2 and the COGS 1 and COGS 2 minus
Sir, we can use some products, sir.
no, product is what? Product means multiplication, not product.
Okay. We can add like we can select the two cells with bracket and plus we can do, sir.
Correct. Means directly you can use operator, plus operator only. That means like 10,000 is in which cell E23 plus E24 minus E25 plus E26. So equals plus minus plus. So it should be
So how is COGS as 5,000 and 8,000, sir?
sorry, COGS also you should minus in every revenue you don't have. So it should be minus. What?
How is COGS as 5,000 and 8,000, sir?
What is COGS?
Cost of goods sold.
In case 3, what is the cost of goods sold?
In case
Case
3.
3. In
Yeah,
case
yes.
3, what is
The
the cost
first
of?
the first one is 50 books for 200 per book, no, sir. So 50
That
into
is
200.
COGS.
Cost of goods sold.
See,
No, sir.
if you are
Purchased
selling
quantity.
purchase
100
quantity.
into.
No. COGS is sold quantity into purchase price.
But in formula, it was like purchased quantity into purchase price, no, sir.
Yes, sir. In formula,
Where
purchase quantity into bought price. Bought price.
Hmm.
purchase quantity I have wrote.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
No. Sold quantity into. No, how do you
Okay.
find out? It's like
Then,
COGS in the
sir,
sense.
the previous sums also we calculated by using that purchase quantity into purchase price only, sir. For COGS sum. Not- For case 2, we did it like that only, sir. Like purchase quantity into purchase price. The same gross profit case 2, sir.
Sorry, due to network issue, disconnected. Uh, how come that is? No. See. Am I audible for everyone now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
See here. the revenue is 100 into 50. That is sold price. Whether it is 100 or 10. If you are taking 10, it will take it as this. If I'm taking 100, it will give 5,000. So if I give 10 into 50, 10 is a sold quantity and 50 is a sales price. But when I do the COGS, what did you do? You have given, means here what we did is like total 100 only we sold. So means we are taking the sold of 100, that into 30 rupees.
Gross profit too, sir. We have taken purchase quantity into bought price, sir, in gross profit second case.
Huh. Okay, here what we did is like,
Sir, case 2. Revenue is 20,000, no, sir. Bought 100 books, second case.
in second case. Hold it, it's breaking. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what we were having a problem.
Case 2. COGS.
COGS is nothing but like cost of goods sold, no? Here, see, it is correct only 10,000 what you got, because bought is 100, sold is 100. So your closing stock is 0 itself. So that is why you are getting the answer. This 100 into what is the purchase price? 100, no, 100. 10,000.
So POGS formula is purchase quantity into bought price or sold quantity into bought price, sir.
Sold quantity into bought price.
Okay, sir.
See, the formula I have sent the same formula. Okay.
So yesterday you dictated the formula, no, sir, in that you had told, sir.
In notepad also you sent, sir, that.
Notebook. And even for that EBITDA, no, sir, uh, like gross profit minus total operating expenses should come, sir. But you said total expenses by minus gross profit. So that was the time I got mistake that time, sir.
Okay. That what I was in the typing speed, I didn't answer that properly. You recorrect that one. Purchase quantity, don't write purchase, you write it as say sold quantity into bought price.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thanks. Sold quantity into bought price, no, sir.
Yes.
Sir,
Revenue is
Yes.
sales quantity into sales price.
Yes.
so then why do they give the purchase quantity, sir? If the sale quantity is only important.
Means here you should find out the gross profit. No, gross profit in the sense what? Say for example, if I'm bringing 100 books worth of 100, so what will be the cost? Say for example, 100 into 100, I expensed 10,000. Okay. Now same thing. What I'm doing is I'm selling 50 books. So for 100 only I will not sales. No, means the purchase price I don't sell it as an 100 itself. So I require the means I need an income. So I will sell 200. So that is 10,000. So here you bought is 10,000 and the sold is also 10,000, means there is a break even, means there is no loss. But if I have bought more, say for example, if I give the price more or the quantity more, so 50 I'll make it as 70, then I'll got 14,000. So if this is the revenue you need to find out, that is the your purchase amount minus the total sales. So you are got the 4,000. 4,000 will be your profit amount. That is your gross profit. So if you are finding this UOGS in this income statement, we need to find what you have sold for what the purchase price, and you will get the gross profit. Understood?
Sir,
Huh.
sir, basically we have to take only the how much books or what is the sale, uh, the quantity of sales, no, sir, not the quantity of purchase.
Sorry. 1 second.
How much is sold, the quantity has to be taken for calculation, not the purchase quantity. That is 100
No,
books or 200 books.
no. So purchase you will show in the like purchase itself, like to total worth you will show, no? The purchase rate of the sold. Okay. When you want to find out that closing inventory, then you will also do the inventory stock summary. So there you will be finding out what is your left out inventory. So later you can do the sales for that later. Again, it is an income where you generate it. So to find
Sometimes
out
they
your
will tell for COGS, sir, sometimes like beginning inventory plus new purchases
uh,
minus ending inventory, no, sir.
correct.
That formula also. But
Uh,
now in this case you are telling sold quantity into broad price, no, sir.
See now, beginning inventory in the sense what? So what is the say for example here, if it is 50 I sold, 50 I left out. That is the again now it will become the beginning. correct? If you purchase any inventory, you're understanding? If you purchase any inventory, so that is the that you need to add it for your current inventory minus what is your left out inventory. So for example, here only if I take, so my closing inventory is what? Out of 100, if I minus 100, then I have 50 more. This is the beginning, this is the end. Okay. So now think that I will purchase 20 more. Okay. It is beginning inventory and it is new purchase. Then what is your closing stock? So to find out closing stock, first what you do is like you will add this to. Correct. So sorry, in the beginning inventory we will take all together 100 also we will take. In the beginning inventory I had 100, so and I had a new purchase of 20. Then what you need to do it as, you should find out the COGS. So now what I do is like I'll be having end inventory also. So in the end inventory I have 50. So this plus this minus 50. So your 70 is your closing stock now. For this value, if they are giving, you need to find it out based on the value. So for example, 100 into 100. This is your beginning inventory, 10,000. Again, 20 into 100. So it is your new purchase, 2,000 you have purchased. So for your end inventory, that is 50 into the price amount, 100. So here what you do, this beginning inventory plus your new entry minus your ending, the closing stock. So your 70,000 is your income, means the COGS. You're understanding?
Sir, can you please repeat it, sir?
See, now think that you have 100 in the beginning. Okay, you have purchased in the beginning inventory, you have 100 stock. Now I have purchased some more, that is 20 more stock I have added. Okay, now when it comes to the 20 more stocks, like what is the left out stocks, like I have also sold, correct? So what is that sold is 50. Fine. So if you are selling the 50 equals 50 out of 100, you have sold 50. So that is 50 is left out. That is the ending inventory. In the COGS, what you need to do, you have the beginning is 100 plus today I have purchased new more stock 20 plus minus before purchasing 20 today, what is your ending stock? That is your 50. Okay, then you will get a COGS. Same manner, if I do the price based on the value, so your 100 into stock into 100 rupees, that is 10,000, and new purchase is also for 100, that is 2,000. Closing stock into 100, that is the ending, that is 5,000. Closing will be like, say for example, if I wanted to find out COGS, I need to add the two inventory details, that is one is beginning and the new purchase. So that you will add 10,000 plus 2,000. You have expensed 5,000. So what is your left out amount is 7,000. That is your COGS, cost of goods sold. So for 7,000 is cost of goods sold you are going to take. Understood?
Yes.
Any doubts?
So answer for gross profit 2, sir.
2. So find it. Now say, what is the revenue?
Revenue is sales quantity into sales price, sir. So that is 800 into 200.
Correct. 800 into 200. That will be 16,000. Then COGS.
COGS is sold quantity into purchase price. That is 800 into 50, sir.
Correct. So 800 into 50.
50.
So 40,000. So now your gross profit will be
1,20,000.
revenue
Revenue
minus COGS.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Ah,
but
yes.
they're given other things also, no, sir. 500 pens would purchase additional 300, 3,000 more pens.
Means total you see. See now, your number of pens sold is how much?
800.
800. So what was your purchase stock? The first one is
500.
500. This is not 3,000. Change it into 300. Okay. I think yours has been 300 only.
3,000, sir. It was.
Change it into 300. So if you have the opening stock 500 plus if you are an additional purchase of 300, that is equal to 800.
800
Correct.
only.
So the purchase price is 50 rupees. Now total quantity, that is 800 into 50. That is your COGS 40,000. You understood?
Yes, sir.
So this is your gross profit 2. Now what you need to do is like EBITDA you should find out. So here it is connected everywhere. From one to another it is connected. Now what you need to do is like in the gross profit in EBIT, you just copy the data. So how do I copy from sheet to sheet? If I link E equals even in the EBITDA in the revenue column equals you do, then go for directly you click on gross profit 2, select the revenue and enter. Now if you see gross profit 2, this it takes the reference of gross profit 2 sheet of E2 data. Then you drag down. Immediately it will drag. So now you need to find out the OPEX. you will find out what are all the operating expenditures you have. So your unoccurred operating expenditures is rent, salary, and furnitures. So that data you should give. Again, in the depreciation, you should depreciate the value of 5 years. So in the depreciation, what you need to do is like equals 2 lakh divided by 5. So 40,000 will be the same for 5 years. So you will be not changing. So value of the car of 2 lakh, life of the car of 5 years we are finding. So if I wanted to find out for the 5 years, depreciation amount to 2 lakh divided by 5. So then 40,000 will be the same for all the 5 years. Okay. So try to do this all, means you are connecting from previous data to the next till PAT. Okay. So from gross profit to it is connected. So once again I say what you need to do in the revenue equals, go for gross profit, select the revenue and enter. Immediately that revenue value will fetch. So from here you drag, every data will be fetched. Again in the EBITDA you should give the revenue, and if you drag till operating expenditures it will fetch. So same manner you need to continue doing further.
Sir, can you please show depreciation?
Depreciation, you are depreciating the value of how much for the 2 lakh. For how many, they have told you life of 5 years, correct? So that 5 years would be divided by this 2 lakh. 2 lakh divided by 5. So that 40,000. The 40,000 is depreciating every year, means till 5 years it is the same amount it is going to depreciate. So you just drag.
If they gave for each year different percentage, no sir, then it will differ, no sir.
Correct.
Depreciation.
Yes, yes.
Now it is given only 2 lakh and the life of the car is 5 years, so it is same.
Same.
Okay.
So how to drag that amount, sir, in EBIT?
First, in the revenue equals, go to the gross profit column,
Okay, sir.
then select the revenue, press enter.
Select this, enter. Okay, sir.
Then revenue you drag, or the dot you keep and drag till gross profit.
Okay, sir. So in that EBIT, OPEX, actually in not in depreciation, EBITDA for OPEX, I just calculated the whole amount, sir. Like
Don't know, you
2,000
do.
rent, 5,000.
No, you had it because in EBIT you should drag. So you see here rent, salary, furniture it is asking. So if you drag,
Okay, sir.
automatically the information will fetch here.
Okay, so should I have to type here, sir, rent, salary, everything?
Type.
Okay, sir.
Sir, it is gross profit minus total OPEX is EBITDA, no, sir?
Correct.
Thank you, sir.
So this much you do it. Try to do till PBT part, complete part you do it. So this profit and loss is again same. You just wanted to drag and drop. You need to know what data you need to put here. So this we leave till here you do. If you possible you can do.
COGS, sir, case 3 you show, sir, how much it is, sir? 29,000, how much answer?
Case 3, there is case 2, only case 2, COGS.
Gross
Which
profit.
one? Gross profit. Okay.
You tell this gross profit how to make, sir, formula.
Equals revenue plus revenue 2 minus COGS minus COGS 2.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Only revenue we should add. COGS anyhow we have to minus now, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the formula which you have also sent, you can try if the same answer is coming, it's coming. If you are giving brackets, obviously it will take.
If I type, I sent notes, sir. That formula, if I type enter, if I put dialog box is coming, sir. This formula is not in action, sir.
Is it a no? Say I did the same formula. It's giving the answer for.
Okay, sir. I'll try.
See, at the end, last bracket you have given comma. That's why I
Okay.
invited comma.
Oh, okay, sir. I'll check for that.
Sir,
Oh, if
in
one character
EB,
is missed, also it will not take.
No. If I give comma and if I press enter, it will come like this. It's coming like this, no?
Yes, sir.
So at the end
Okay.
you have given inverted comma. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
sir, for
Hmm.
EBIT page, no, sir.
Hmm.
Mm, what is the EBITDA, sir? Is it 11?
Here
I mean,
the
1,10,000? Actually,
value.
obvious, sir. For EBITDA, to calculate the value, we have to take gross profit from the EBITDA. No, sir, that page. For EBIT page, we have to take that from, we have to take that gross profit from the previous page. So how do we take that, sir? Equals, again, we have to go to that gross profit and give enter, sir.
Yes. Select that revenue and press enter. That's it.
No, sir. It is two formula, no, sir. For EBITDA to calculate that, we have to do gross profit minus total operating expenditure.
Yeah. That is
So,
in the EBT you minus that.
so
So in
like,
the here you find out only the OPEX. In the EBIT, in the EBITDA minus this gross profit by minus operating expenditures.
but the gross profit we have to select from the previous page, no, sir. That
Correct.
EBITDA.
Correct. Means
Just
like see, select here revenue, you keep the cursor, give equals EBITDA, select this one revenue and enter. Just drag down till where you drag, it will give you the answer.
okay, sir.
Sir,
Okay, sir.
the EBIT is 90,000, sir. In EBIT,
Sorry. Sorry. Once again repeat.
sir, EBIT is 90,000, sir.
You do. The next class we will solve. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So fine then. I'll continue in the next class. Okay, Monday. Thank you all. Have a happy weekend.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Same to you, sir.